give me the exact meaning of factor?
My dear friends, please comment in the letter box.
Can anyone give me the meaning of factor, the exact meaning of factor? What do you know about factor? Anyone? Okay. So factors, another name for factors, another exact word for factors is multiple. I hope you are aware of what multiples are. So for example, if I tell you to give me the multiples of 4. If I tell you to give me the multiples of 4, you would give me the numbers that when you multiply, okay, when you multiply two such numbers that you get 4. For example, 4 into 1. Another example is 2 into 2. So therefore, the multiples of 4 is going to be 4, 1, 2. Okay?
My dear friends, if you all can't see the screen, please pin. There is a pinning option, pin that.
So these are the multiples of 4. So therefore, they are also called as the factors of 4. So if I ask you for the factors of 4, you can also say 4, 1, 2. If I ask the factors mean multiples. So this is like the first thing that you should know before we start the lesson. So if what are prime numbers? Is anyone aware of what prime numbers are?
Numbers with one factor.
Can you please repeat that?
Numbers with only two factors.
Yes. They are, more specifically, we can say that prime numbers are numbers that have factor 1 and itself. A very specific answer. A very specific answer for what prime numbers are is prime numbers are numbers that has factor 1. Okay, number 1 and itself. Now what does that mean? Is that what we can see? For example, I'll take number 7. Okay, Yes. 11 is a prime number. What about 12? Is 12 a prime number?
No.
No. No. 12 is not a prime number. What about 13?
No.
Yes. 13 is a prime number. There are no other multiples that you will get when you multiply together 13. There are no other multiples for 13 other than 1 and 13. Therefore, 13 is a prime number. So please write this down. Write the prime numbers down in a side so that it's very easy for you to answer the questions in this chapter. You know, the other questions. Can I erase the code? I hope you all are taking the things down so it will be easier. Even if you all forget what you all study, if you take it down so you all will remember the next time you all go through the book. Okay. So now let's get started with a very, very, very simple one. For example, if I tell you, if I give you a sum like this, okay, if I tell you that 5 divided by 7, or if I say 5 over 7 plus 6 over 5. Now can someone tell me what is the first step that you will do to solve this sum? The very first step.
Make the denominator
Make denominator same.
Can you speak a bit louder? I can't hear you.
Make the denominator equal to
Same. Yes, you all make the denominator same. Good. So what will you all do first to make the denominator same is you all will find the LCM, isn't it? The lowest common multiple. Yes. So now to find the LCM, I hope everyone knows this rule. LCM can only be found with prime numbers. That is why I asked you all to write down the prime numbers. I hope everyone knows this rule.
Yes.
Okay. So now you will find the LCM for 5 and 7. Sorry, 5 and 7 or 7 and 5. So tell me, what is the number that you will divide first time?
5.
Okay, we'll take 5. So 7 will be as it is, because if you divide 5 by 7, you will get a decimal answer. In LCM, you don't get any decimal answers. And then you divide 5 by 5, you get 1. And then again you bracket it. What is the next number that you will divide?
7.
Remember, you will divide the bracket only by prime numbers. Each time you divide the bracket, you're only going to use prime numbers, not any other numbers, but prime numbers. So when you divide 7 by 7, you get 1. So what are the two numbers?
5 and 7.
Yes. So can you tell me the LCM? What is the LCM?
35.
Yes. LCM is 35. So that's going to be 5 into 7, which is 35. Okay. So what you will do next is, now you will make the denominator. Okay, now we'll take this first bracket. Okay. First you have to make this denominator 7 into the 35 that we found here. Okay. So to make this 7 into 35, what are you going to do?
Multiply by 5.
Yes, you will be multiplying this by 5. Okay. So whatever you do to the denominator, the same thing has to be done to the numerator. So you will therefore multiply this also by 5. So here again, to make this denominator 35, what are you going to do?
Multiply by 7.
Multiply by 7. Okay. So therefore, again the numerator is going to be multiplied by 7. So first, the easiest step is we'll draw one straight line. So now obviously the denominator is going to be 35. Okay. So now tell me, 5 into 5 is
25.
25.
25. Okay, you write 25, you bring the plus sign down or the addition sign down. 6 into 7 is
42.
42. Okay. The next step what you do is you add them together. So tell me what's the answer?
67.
67.
67 over 35. Is this fraction Okay. So you will divide by 2. Yes. So 5 will be as it is, and 2 divided by 2 is 1. Again, you can use the next number.
5.
5.
5. 5 I believe 1, 1. Isn't it? Now tell me the LC. I want the LC. Yeah.
20.
Yes. The LCM is 20. That is 2 into 2 into 5. Which is. Did you all get so far?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So the next thing that you will be doing is you will be converting the denominator to 20 because your LCM is 20. So to convert this denominator 5 to 20, what will you be doing?
Multiply by 4.
Yes, you will multiply
Multiply by 4.
Yes. So therefore, what will the numerator become?
Also get multiplied by 4.
Yes. The numerator will also be multiplied by 4. In this case, in the second fraction, what will you do?
Multiply by 5.
Yes. Therefore, the numerator will also be multiplied by 5. Okay. Now, before we go to the numerator, let's go to the denominator. Yes, the denominator. So first, we'll make the denominator common for both the fractions. So that's going to be 20. Now, we'll take 2y. Okay. So what is this? 2y multiplied by 4. Okay. Let's bracket this. You bring the addition sign down. Then y multiplied by 5. Now let's bracket. So, okay, you understand so far?
Yeah.
Yes. So we brought it to 5,
Yeah.
4 here. We bracketed it, and then we brought the plus sign down, and then we brought the y multiplied by 5 here. Okay? So now tell me, 2y multiplied by 4, what is it?
8y.
8y.
8.
Yes. So 2y multiplied by 4 is 4 into 2 is 8, and then you bring the y here. So it's 8y. So you write 8y, and then you bring the addition sign down. Y into 5 is how?
5y.
Yes. 5y. Okay? And
5y.
therefore, you bring the denominator 20. Now tell me, when you simplify, what do you do next to simplify further? Yes, you will add it. You will add 8y plus 5y. How much is it?
13y.
13y.
Yes, it's 13y divided by 20. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Let's try another example. When you have 3 different denominators, it's still going to be the same. It's going to be when the denominators are numbers and not algebraic expressions, it's very easy. It's the same steps that you have to follow. 3y multiplied by 5. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Okay, so you brought all the numerators down. You just brought all the numerators with the signs in between down. Okay? Okay. So then, what you will be doing next? Okay. So what will you be doing next? Now tell me, what is 3y multiplied by 10?
30. 31.
Yes, 30y.
30y.
Then you bring the minus sign down. Then 4y multiplied by 4.
16y.
Yes,
16y.
Then plus. Okay, you bring the plus sign down.
15y.
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 Yes, 15y. Then you make the denominator 20 again. Now tell me, what is the numerator? I just want to know what's the numerator. Sorry?
29y.
Yes, it's 29y. Okay, now tell me, first will you subtract or will you add? First will you subtract these two values or are you going to add these? Sorry? Yes. Why will you be adding it? Why can't you subtract it?
Bodmas says
Bodmas rule.
Yeah. Don't forget the Bodmas rule. The Bodmas says brackets of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So therefore addition is first and then subtraction. Okay? And then so therefore it will be 29y divided by 20. Did you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now I will give you all a sum. Okay. It's a very easy one. You all can try and let me know here. Minus t/2. It's a very easy one.
T/2.
Yes. The answer is t/2. You don't have to do anything because the denominators are the same. You just have to subtract both the numerators and get the answer. Did you understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is now we only saw algebraic expressions like only with a how do they call it? Well, just a single algebraic expression. When there is an actual algebraic expression like 3y minus 1, something like that. Let's see what we do with that. And then yes, and then I'll be giving you all another question. Okay. So 5 minus 1 divided by 6 minus 3y minus 2 divided by or over 4. Okay. Now I'm not going to write everything here. You all tell me what is the LCM. Hurry up. Calculate the LCM for me.
24.
Others? I want everyone's answer here. I only got two answers.
24.
24.
I heard a 25. Okay, I take that as 24. Okay, so therefore the LCM, yes, the LCM is 24. Okay? Give me a second. There's a 12 in the chat box. Are you telling that the LCM is 12?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so we'll check the LCM. So what will you be doing first? You will cage 6 and 4. Okay. Now tell me, what is the first number you will be using?
2.
Okay. Then what? So you will okay. We'll be using 2. So when you divide 6 by 2, what is the answer?
3.
3.
4 divided by 2 is 2. Yes. Okay. Now second number.
2.
2. Okay. So 3 will remain 1. What is the third number?
3.
3.
3. So 1 and 1. Therefore, what's the LCM?
2 into 2 into
Yeah. So 2 into 2 is 4. 4 into 3 is 12. Remember, LCM doesn't mean that you just multiply these two denominators and see why this is wrong is because 6 is not at all a prime number and 4 is not a prime number. Only when there are two prime numbers as the denominator you can multiply together. For example, if I tell 1 over 7 plus 1 over 2. 7 and 2 is a prime number. Therefore, you all can directly multiply 7 into 2, 40, and that will be your LCM. When both the denominators or when all the denominators in a given question are prime numbers, you can directly multiply them and get your LCM. Here, 6 and 4 are not prime numbers. Therefore, it is always the best choice to work out the LCM, whether it is a prime number or not. Did you all understand? Therefore, this is the wrong answer. The LCM as which is told as 24 was wrong. Did you all get it?
Yeah.
I hope you all got what I told here. Did you all understand what I told by when you have two prime numbers in the, okay, I'll repeat it. When you have two prime numbers, or maybe when the denominator of your questions are prime numbers. Now see, 7 is a prime number and 2 is a prime. When all the denominators, okay, are prime numbers, you will multiply both the prime numbers. You can directly multiply both the prime numbers and get your LCM. Okay? Okay. So here, 24 is not a prime number, 12 is a prime number. Sorry, not prime number, LCM. So 12 is your LCM. So now tell me, what will you be doing here?
Multiply by 2.
Yes, use 6 multiplied by 2, yes. Therefore, the numerator also 2 here.
Multiply by 4 multiplied by 3.
Yes, multiplied by 3. Therefore, the numerator also multiplied by 3. Okay, now remember, we are not multiplying this 2 with this one. Okay, we are multiplying the 2 with this whole thing. Do you understand? We are multiplying this 3 with this whole thing. always be careful. A simple mistake like this can change your whole answer. Okay, so first we'll write 3. Yeah, hold on. Okay, now tell me. 3 multiplied by 3y. What is that?
9y.
9y. Then 3 multiplied by 2.
Minus 6.
Minus 6.
Okay, did you all understand?
Yeah.
Okay. The next step, what we are going to do is, we're going to write the denominator first. Okay. Now, when you multiply this and you got a simplified answer, right? You multiplied this and you got a simplified answer. That is 10y minus 2. When you multiply 2 into 5y minus 1, you got 10y minus 2. You write that down. Then again, can you see the minus of the question? It's moving down itself. You bring the minus of the question here. Then again 3y multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3y minus 2 is 9y minus 6. So you write 9y minus 6. Did you understand so far?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you all are taking this down, because only if you all forget this and when you all go through this again, you all will remember. So don't forget, take this down. Okay. So then, now what we'll be doing is we will be simplifying the common one. Okay. Now tell me, what will you do to simplify this thing?
10y minus 9y.
Yes, there is a common one. There is a 10y and a 9y, and there are whole numbers. So first we will simplify the y. Okay. Hold on. Okay. So tell me, 10y minus 9y. What is the answer?
1y.
1y.
Yes. So therefore we can write it as y. It is not necessary to write it 1 as 1. You can write it as y. So 10y minus 9y is going to be y. And then what is the next one will be?
Minus 2 minus 6.
Yes. The one remaining is minus 2 minus 6. So what will be the answer?
Minus 8. Minus 8.
Yes.
Minus 8. Minus 8.
Hope everyone is familiar with this. When both the signs are negative, you add them together and the answer sign will be negative. So minus 2 minus 6 is, you add 6 and 2 and minus 8. So 6 plus 2 is 8, therefore the answer is minus 8. So y minus 8 divided by 12. Did you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you simplify this further?
No.
Anyone else? I want more answers. I just got one.
Can't. No.
Are you sure? Okay. You all can't simplify this here. Yes, the answer is no. Okay. Some of you all might think you all can simplify this 8 and 12. Can you all do that? Can you all simplify the 8 and 12?
Can. 10.
Okay, I get 2 answers. The one who tells me can, okay, maybe the one who tells me can't. Tell me why can't you? The one who tells me no, you can't simplify 8 and 12. Can I know why can't you? You know, every math has to have a reason.
Because it is done with algebraic letter.
Very close, but not exact. Your answer is very close, but not exact. Yeah. Anyone else who wants to give it a try?
Because there is a sign in between the algebraic letter and the algebraic term.
Yeah, you're getting very close and close. Okay.
1 time dividable.
No, the thing is you can't divide 8 and 12. You can't divide these two is because, you know, this 8 is connected to the y. Okay. Now see, this y and 8 is having a subtraction sign, right? They are connected together. If it was Sorry about that. Okay. So now here see, for example, yeah, okay. So now obviously you cannot simplify the 8 and 12. Why? The 8 is connected to the y. Okay. They are an algebraic expression. They are an algebraic expression. Okay, now tell me, what now in an algebraic expression, when a letter is given, what does that mean? Obviously in an algebraic expression, they are going to give you a letter. Now, why are they giving you a letter? There must be a reason, right? What is the reason that, okay, hold on, let me actually in this way. What does the letter represent in an algebraic expression?
Unknown number.
Unknown term.
Yes, an unknown number. So can you see this unknown number y can be 2, can be 3, anything. It can be anything. We are not aware of it. So when you use for example, we'll tell that this unknown number is 2. Okay. So 2 take away 8 is going to be 6, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it will be minus 6 because there is 2 here. 2 take away 1 or 2 minus 8 is going to be minus 6. So this unknown number can be anything. So if you are going to simplify this, this will get altered, right? Now if you're going to simplify these two and you are going to divide this by 2, this will become 4 and this is going to become 6, right? This can get altered. So therefore it is completely wrong. Why? Because they have a connection with each other. Because if this was a case of multiplication, then you can, right? Then you can do it. But here, since it is in a plus or a minus sign, if there was a plus or a minus sign between an algebraic expression, you cannot simplify them further. Did you understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'll give you all a question and I'll give you all 5 minutes. Okay? You all must answer. I'm reading it for those who can't see my screen clearly. 3m plus 2n over 5 minus 2m minus n over 10, okay, minus 3m, hold on, minus 2n over 15. I'll give you all 5 minutes. Can you answer this question? I hope you all can see. Can everyone see my question?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you all 5 minutes. Answer it.
N plus 5n over 30.
Sorry, can I know your answer, please? I not hear you.
6m minus 5n.
No, the one who answered it first. Hold on, give me a second. I'll write down everyone's answer and see who got it correct. Okay? Can I have the first one? The first person who told me the answer?
6n plus 5n over 30.
You're very, very soft. I'm so sorry, I can't hear you. Yes, I've got the same answer. Anyone else? I want more people to try. Has others tried it? I just don't want 2 to 3 people trying it. I want everyone to try.
N plus 5m.
Oh, 6m plus 5m. Okay.
I got the answer 30m plus 5n over 30.
30m. See if I'm writing correct. 30m. Can you repeat it, please?
Plus 5n over 30.
Okay. Any other answers? I think I got an answer as minus 5 in the hold on, let me check. Yes, I have got another answer as 6m minus, okay, another answer that is 6m minus 6m. Okay. The rest, I have given you all time. You all can try. It's okay. Anyone else? Out of the 16 plus participants, I only got 3 answers. And only from few others. Are the others trying it at least? Okay, we'll start discussing. May I still the answer? Yeah. Yeah, you can.
n minus 8m over 30.
N minus 8m over 30.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I've got another answer. Chat box. Okay, that's the same answer here. Any other answers? Okay, it's okay. It's okay if it's a different answer. We'll try it. Okay, so you have got 12m minus 12 minus 7m. Okay, divided by 7. Okay, let's try. It's okay, everyone has to try. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you multiply the 5 by 6, or basically the denominator by 6. Therefore, the numerator is also going to be multiplied by
6.
So now tell me for 10, what will you be multiplying?
3.
3, yes, 3. So therefore the numerator also is multiplied by 3. Here 15.
2.
Yes, multiplied by 2. Then the numerator also multiplied by 2. So far did you all understand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to erase these answers. I will just continue below. Okay, I hope everyone can see if I continue below. Okay, let me continue here. Yeah. Okay, so what is the common? Okay. Okay, so what's the denominator for everything? 30.
30.
Yes, 30 is the denominator. Then you will bring 6. 6 multiplied by 3m plus 2n minus 3 multiplied by 2m minus n. Then minus 2 multiplied by 3n minus 2n. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we'll directly multiply it and here. Okay. Instead of separating it here and there, we'll just directly multiply it. Okay. Now tell me, 6 into 3 is 6 into 3m.
18m.
Yes. 18m. Okay. You will write that down. Then 6 into plus 2n.
Plus 12m.
Plus 12.
Plus 12n. Okay. Then you bring this minus here down. Remember, this is the minus from the question. You bring the minus here down. Then tell me 3 into 2m.
6m.
6m.
6m. Then 3 into minus n.
Minus 10.
Minus
3n.
Okay. Now you bring this sign minus down because this minus is also from the question. Okay. Now this minus is from the question and not a part of the 2. Remember that. This minus is from the question. So you bring the minus down, you put the minus here. Now tell me 2 into 3m.
6m.
Yes, 6m. Then
Minus 4n.
Minus 4n.
Minus 4n.
okay, minus 4n. Okay? Divided by 30. Did you understand here till so far?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now, what? Okay. Now here, look here. Now what we'll be doing is we will be taking the common. First, we'll take the m. There is an 18m. We'll write that down. 18m. Then there is a minus 6m. Okay. Then again there is a minus 6m. Okay. Now tell me, how will you solve? are you talking about are you talking about this one, the minus plus 19 and minus 4n? I don't know who texted it. Abdullah, I guess. Abdullah A. Are you talking about this one?
Let me miss.
Okay, so is there any problem? I mean, is there anything that you all didn't understand? Okay, it is plus 9n minus 4n, which means there is a plus and a minus. Yeah?
Abdul Majid is having a doubt. He's asking what about the minus 4?
Are they talking about this minus 4?
Abdul Majid, you can clear out your doubt.
Yeah, that minus 4.
Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you. So, Naseem, plus and a minus is what okay, so when you have a plus and a minus, you subtract, isn't it? Abdul Majid, you understood that? When you have a plus and a minus,
Yeah.
okay, you subtract, right? So when you subtract 9 minus 4, what is the answer? 9 minus 4?
Plus 5.
Plus 5, isn't it? So that is why 9 plus 9 and minus 4 and is plus 5n. Did you understand that? Are you asking me how did this 9 come here? Or are you
How did the minus 4?
Oh, okay. Now first we simplify these two, that is plus 12n minus 3n, and we got plus 9n. And then we brought this minus 4n here. Did you understand that? Now, did you understand it now? We calculated plus 12n and minus 3n, and we got plus 9n. Let me do it again. We have plus 12n minus 3n minus 4n. Okay, so plus 12 and minus 3. What is plus 12 and minus 3, Abdul Majid?
Plus 9.
Yes, it's plus 9n. Okay, then we bring the minus 4n here down. Did you understand that now? So we write minus 4n. Did you understand? First we do for these two. First we calculate these two. Then we go with the third value. Did you understand it now?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be a plus 5n. So therefore we got plus 6m and plus 5n. Therefore the algebraic fractions answer is 6m plus 5n gives over 30. Did you all understand so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
It's okay. For all those who tried, it's a good thing that everyone tried. Now I hope everyone understood their mistake. There are some that because now you have to be very careful with the minus. I hope most of you all have made a mistake with the minus. When the minus from the question is as it is. Now for example, now the minus in the question here, okay, if you consider it to be the minus of 3, okay, let's say you consider that as it was minus 3 and not just 3, okay, the answer will become wrong. Why? Because when you multiply minus 3 into minus n, okay, when you multiply minus 3 into minus n, okay, wouldn't it be plus 3n?
Yeah, it would be.
Yes, then your answer is wrong, isn't it? So be very careful. This is the sign of the question and not the sign that you added. This is the sign of the question. So be very careful when you are dealing with signs. Okay. So we are going to find the LCM for the algebraic expressions a, and a. Okay, so we'll write a, and a in the case. You're going to find the LCM for this. We are going to assume that they are all prime numbers. Okay. So now, for example, if I now forget about this. If I say the denominators are 2, 2, and 2, obviously you will just you'll do 3 plus 2 plus 3 minus 1. You directly do that, right? Here also you can directly do that. Why? Because all the denominators are the same. But I'm going to explain you why. Okay, why? Okay, when it is a number. Okay, when it was in 2, 2, 2, you will directly go right. You will directly add 2 plus 3 plus minus 1. You will directly do that. But when it is in letters, it can be a little bit confused. But yet it's the same. So now tell me, what will you divide these two by?
2.
2. So it will be 1, 1, 1. So what is the LCM of this?
2.
2 is the LCM of this sum. So now tell me, if you consider the a to be a prime number, what is the LCM?
2.
A. Because we are going to divide everything by a. We are considering this a as a prime number. So when you divide everything by a, it becomes 1. Everything divided by a becomes 1. So therefore the LCM of this sum is a. Did you understand?
Yeah.
Okay. So now therefore you don't have to do anything. You don't have to multiply by anything to get a, because everything is a. So you therefore directly 2 plus 3 minus 1. You directly calculate it. So what is the answer? 2 plus 3 minus 1?
4 A.
Okay. 4 over A.
Yes, it's 4 over 8. Did you all understand so far? A very easy one. Hope everyone. Okay, let's move to the next example.
After you're done with your answer, please mute your mic.
Okay, let's do this. The next bit. Okay, in some algebraic expressions, you can't find the denominator. You have to, how can I put it? You have to fix the puzzle. Like for example, we'll take the question 2 over x plus 3 over 2x. Okay. Now here, you can't find the LCM. In certain algebraic questions, LCM cannot be found. What you have to do is you have to somehow try and get the denominators to merge together. Did you understand what I tell? Merge together in the sense like you have to somehow try and get the denominators to become the same. You get it? You have to fix the puzzle now. You can't use the LCM method in current question. For example, in this question you can't. Let's see how to fix the question. Okay. Now, can you see this denominator is x, whereas this denominator is 2 times x, whereas it's 2x. So what do you think we can do to make, forget about the numerator, what do you think we can do to the denominator? Now here is the x, sorry?
Multiply by 2.
Multiply by 2.
Sorry? Can someone repeat it? I will.
Multiply that by 2.
Yes.
Multiply by 4.
Multiply what by 2?
X.
X.
You will multiply this x by 2. Okay. So therefore, when you multiply this x by 2, this will become 2x, and therefore this is also 2x. Now, haven't you made both the denominators the same?
Yeah.
Yes. So if you multiply the denominator by 2, therefore you multiply the numerator by 2. Here, should you do anything? In this fraction, should you do anything?
No.
No. So therefore,
No.
you write 2x, which is your denominator, 2 into 2, which is, what is 2 into 2?
4.
4.
4.
Plus 3. Now tell me, what is the answer?
7 over
7 over 2x.
7.
7 over 2x. Did you all understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I will give you one last question. Okay, here you can find the LCM. Okay, now how you can find the LCM is, here all the x's basically, all letters of the denominators are the same. Everything is a x. So you can only use the numbers 4, 3 and 2. You can only use the numbers and find the x. Okay, sorry, the LCM. You can only use the numbers and find the LCM with 4, 3 and 2. So can you tell me what's the LCM?
12.
12.
Okay, so therefore the LCM is 12. So what will you multiply 4x to get it, to make it 12? 12x
3.
multiplied by 3. Here,
4.
4.
4. Here,
6.
6.
will you multiply this by x? Will you multiply it by
No.
3x? No, you won't
No.
multiply it by 3x. You will only multiply it by you're going to make this a 12x, not a 12x square. If you multiply 3x into 4x, it will become 12x square. We don't want a square. We want only 12x. So you will therefore multiply it by 3 into 4x. Did you all understand that?
Yes.
So you will therefore multiply the numerator also by 3, this numerator again by 4, this numerator by 6. Okay, therefore the details for both. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So the denominator is 12x. Okay, the denominator is okay. The denominator is 12x. 3 into 3 is
9.
9. You bring the minus from the question. 4 into 2 is
8.
8.
8. And you bring the plus from the question. 4 into 6 is
24.
24.
it's 24. Now tell me the final answer.
25 over 12x.
Sorry?
25 over 12x.
25 over 12x.
Yeah, it's 25 over 12x. Did you all understand?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
okay. So we will be ending the session here. Okay. Okay, and there are logarithms and graphs here. Formula, hold on, I'll just write it now. So, everyone, are most of them fine with the, the algebraic expressions, the factorizing, and the simplifications of algebraic expressions, binomial expressions? Are you all fine with it? Okay, the concurrency of triangles. Okay, geometric progression. Okay. So then the next seminar will be on the same chapter as the part 2 because we were unable to finish it as a lacking of time. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for joining the seminar, and thank you for the cooperation. Hope you all understood and got some ideas about the chapter. So if you do understand, please comment in the chat box. Also, you can unmute and tell about the comments.
Our WhatsApp group will be open, for comments. Please let us know that if you all understood and if you all wanted any other things, any other things that should be included in seminars, you all can let us know.